Hello guys, once again welcome to Farming in Africa, and as you guys know, I'm here at the farm, and today I want to bring you an update of my most recent video about we being asked to evacuate our goats from the land of Berekum, to be precise, Senase. Most of you have anxiously been waiting for an update. What is Fred doing next? What is happening to the farm? Has anybody gotten in contact with you? What are you doing with the goats? I'm very sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but today I want to give you guys a more concise update and a recap of everything that have been happening from when I did the video till now. And I hope this will clear most of your questions. So why don't we go into the farm so that I can actually show you guys what has happened between the time I recorded the video and now. So when did I record the video? I think I recorded the video a few days in between the time the 2 weeks was given and the time we were supposed to evacuate. So when I recorded the video, we had back-to-back pleading for more time to relocate the video, but those plead hadn't been adhered to, and at this point we had decided that okay, we want to honor tradition. I don't want to fight the chiefs, I don't want to battle with my own community, and therefore we're going to relocate the animals. And that is why I did that video, to give you guys an update. So right from there, I contacted a few farmers that I know are doing serious goat farming. And obviously, people know the standard at which we've kept our goats, and therefore decided to come in. So as you can see, our pens are already empty. This pen was filled with Boer goats. The pen to my right, which used to be our, pregnant West African dwarfs, is also empty now. To our left is the Sahelian goat pen, which used to have about 60 Sahelian. Now we are left with about only 3 Sahelian goats. That too is empty. This pen here used to be for lactating moms. So here every goat is separated based on their status, right? All those goats are sort of gone as now. So the good thing is that, when we decided to sell off, because we were scared, we didn't want the 2 weeks to meet us here. A lot of, I think, 2 or 3 farmers bought the whole thing out of us, and that really gave us some relief to be able to decide our next step. But due to you guys' support and the ability to contact the right people, share this post as much as you have done, had really brought a lot of traction, and a traction that I wasn't expected. That traction resulted in a lot of people in different high places reaching out to us and giving us their support. Some of you has reached out to us, giving us support in so many different ways of offering, us to relocate to you, offering to speak to us, offering to contact somebody, and all that had led to we getting in touch with few people who are still in conversation and trying to resolve what is going on. So one key place which most of you have been asking is MOFA. Have we heard from MOFA? Yes, we've heard from the Minister of Agri's office. They are in touch with Nananom and the directors of this region to try and see how best things can be resolved. The MC of Berekum was at this farm. Actually, he was very sad when he came here. This was his first time, and he always said he was much sadder when he saw that we've actually sold all the goats and the place was looking empty. The MP from Berekum was here as well. The national security was here as well to make sure that, because we were threatened that if we don't take the goats, they will bring, security service and people to come and kill them. So we were assured that none of that. But the unfortunate thing is, before all these people came in, because of, the viral videos and all that, the awareness that it created, the huge damage had already been done, and that has been, the unforeseen thing. Like, the damage has already been done. This thing has been going on since July. So it just got to us, and we didn't want what happened to the community to happen to our farm, and that's why we took that decision. I know some of you might say, then Fred, I think you rushed in selling the goats. The reason why I sold the goat is, in July, this same announcement was given to the community, and when the community did not adhere to that, the whole goats in the community were slaughtered. The whole goats. People complained. People went to the ministry. People did this. They lost their goat. A teacher called us on WhatsApp. He says he had 14 goats. He was at school. He came. All of them were gone. So when they officially came to us and gave us 2 weeks, and we pleaded, and no, the last phone call we made to the Nana who was in charge was, have you taken the goats? If you haven't, then wait. I will bring my people and we will kill all the goats. That was scary, guys. The amount of goats I have here and the investment, that is the only investment I will be able to take away. So that's why I moved straight from Accra here, and I said, team, let's get this done. We don't want trouble. The life of my workers is more important than, whatever we've done here. So we got to get rid of these guys. And even throughout July, as you guys know, we hadn't talked about this issue because, again, it's a delicate issue. It's tradition. So the moment I decided to close down, I make sure that you guys that have been benefiting from this knows what is happening, and that's why we did that video, right? So yesterday we had a meeting with all the stakeholders of Berekum, and delegates from Nananom came to listen to this whole situation and what has happened, so that they will go and report to the Tradition Council. So we had that meeting yesterday, and they assured us that they will go and speak to the Traditional Council and bring us feedback. So at the moment, nothing concrete actually has come out of, I guess, this decision yet, till we wait to hear from Nananom on their decision on this matter. Looking on the brighter side, I think, yes, this facility still exists. One thing I've been telling the Agric director is, it will be a shame to let this facility go to waste. I am more than happy to work with the government to make sure that this facility is utilized to the best of its potential, whether it be in sheep farming, whether it be in pigs, completing the pig pen that I was building, whether it be utilizing the 10,000 poultry capacity that I have here, so that this facility at least will be used in collaboration with the government or any entity or whoever even who wants to use this facility. You might be asking, then what is in for you, Fred? I think, to me, I want to focus more on education. I think the whole purpose for this farm was to educate farmers and inspire more farmers to go into farming, but not just go in and fail, but to get the best out of their investment. And I want to still champion that. I want to still be the ambassador for livestock farming and still teach people, mentor people, set up farms, put my experience here into good shape. So that's what I'm going to focus on it a lot. I also left a few genetics that I didn't sell. I can show you guys. So these goats are goats that I bought in mind to use it for artificial insemination. So these goats were very expensive when I went to South Africa the last time and brought these goats. So they are not really for direct crossing, but the goal for this year, as you know, Godfrey was in South Africa. He did a course about goats, and one of them was artificial insemination. So what Godfrey is going to do is actually, take the sperm of these goats and be able to spread it across West Africa, Ghana, and Africa in general, because of their great traits that they have. And that's why I brought these goats, and that's why I didn't sell this kind of goats. So that experiment, I will still want to do that. I have a land closer to Accra, so I'm hoping that I will set up something very small there to still continue to do that, to help the masses. I think the big takeaway and mindset shift for me is moving away from the commercial goal for now to a research and development center. If that's how I should call it. That is the state of mind now. Anything can change, but I want to be transparent with you guys on where my head is. What I'm thinking now is, let's use this facility if the government is willing to, or if any individual is willing to, if any institution is willing to, but not goats. Let's use it for something else that is really going to be able to help make good use of this facility. And for me, I'm going to focus on helping you and helping other farmers be the best farmers that they could be and get the best results of their investment that they could be, whilst running a very small L&D that is going to help us learn more and be able to spread that knowledge across Africa. So that is where I am now. We will hear from the chiefs hopefully tomorrow or the following day, and based on that, I know that the stakeholders of Berekum will also come to a conclusion and we will know what to do. I didn't want to keep you guys hanging for too long, but this is where we've been. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys so much for sharing this video and getting it the attention that it needs. I think this will help all of us, you know, in the next life, in the next village, in the next country, so that we can coexist with development and tradition. Tradition is what makes us who we are. Never quote me wrong. I want to honor tradition, I want to respect tradition, but it shouldn't prevent us from developing or the potential of something great like this, right? And I think this is something that we all have learned from it. So thank you so much, guys. I will bring you another update when I have more information on what is happening here. I want to thank Minister of Agriculture. I want to thank the MC. I want to thank the Director of Agriculture for Berekum. He's been like, you know, a hero. Like he picks my call all the time. He shares his idea with me. Like he's been very, very supportive of this whole matter from day one. Mr. Sally, thank you so much, and thank you to everybody. I can't mention all the names, and all of you for tagging the right people. It continues to unfold, so let's see what happens and what comes out of this. I'm looking at the brighter future, and I know you guys are too. But I'll see you in my next video.